Okay, so I just recently watched the Snyder cut of Justice League, and I'm gonna try and make this quick as possible. I actually liked it. I thought it was decent. It's a completely different movie. I actually did a double feature. I watched the original theatrical cut, and then I watched the Snyder cut. And I wasn't able to sit through the whole 4 hours in one go, unfortunately. I would like to have, but life got in the way. And to people that are, bitching about it being 4 hours, grow the fuck up. Go to your mommy and daddy, ask for a change of diapers and your baba and your binky because you're being a whiny little bitch about it being 4 hours. If you can sit through multiple Lord of the Rings films in one day or in one week, or binge all of Game of Thrones, you can sit through this movie. Like, you're being a bitch. Especially since it's broken up into chapters. So if you can't watch it all in one sitting, you can watch 1 or 2 chapters and pick it up later. That's exactly what I did. Very easy to do. Um, it's a completely different movie than the theatrical cut. Completely new scenes. Some scenes are altered, so it's a completely different experience. The bare bones are there in terms of the aftermath of Batman versus Superman and Batman wanting to bring a team together to fight an impending doom. But that's the only thing that's the same. Everything else is different. Which brings me to issues that I have. Nitpicky issues, but one, Zack Snyder is more obsessed, it seems, with desaturating and sucking the color out of superhero stuff than he is with slow motion. I hate that. Just give us the color. We don't need a darker tone visually to fit the darker tone thematically. Um, Certain music cues have changed that I don't particularly care for, specifically involving Batman, Superman, Aquaman, and don't get me started on Wonder Woman. Instead of using her badass theme every time she shows up, there's the stupid harmonization every time she shows up. And it took me out of the movie, irritated the fuck out of me. My ears felt like they were gonna bleed. I hated it. Whose decision it was to put that piece of music every time Wonder Woman showed up needs to get slapped in the face. They need to slap themselves in the face because that choice was fucking stupid. Um, Also hate the fact that they got rid of the Pet Cemetery joke because that joke was amazing. And there's a couple other jokes that they changed or got rid of completely that I'm like, we get that you want to be more serious, but if that's the case, have no jokes at all. Like, why take out some jokes and not all the jokes? And then you took out the best jokes and left the worst ones in. I'm like, whatever. But overall, I thought the movie was decent. Definitely way better than the theatrical cut. Like, on its own, decent movie. Compared to the original cut, amazing movie. And I'm excited to see where it goes if they allow Zack Snyder to continue to play with this universe. And this is just a lesson in studios need to stop butting in where they don't belong and just let the creative forces uh, create their vision and trust them and let them do their jobs.